Now, number three, and this one's a big one, and it might sound weird, but I got this. I got this information a long time ago from this pastor. Number three, incubator. Right. This task sounds weird, but it's again important. As an incubator, a woman has the ability to take what she's given and multiply it. Examples, right? A man buys a house, she makes it a home. A man gives a seed, a woman makes a baby. A man gives money, she supplies needs for the home. Or she supplies, stop playing. She supplies for her children, for her man, for herself. You feel me? These are natural tasks both kind of do. You feel me? So man provides, woman multiplies. Now media attempts, right, to take the man as a provider out of the equation, but without the two, it is usually ends up in a fumble, right? Now, you got two sides of this, and let me explain because I said man providing is out of the equation somewhat. There's this half that says man has to be able to provide. You feel me? And if he ain't able to do that, he trash. You feel me? Or if he not providing this level of life, then he trash, right? But then there's the other side who is saying, "Oh, I don't need no man. I'm independent, strong, do it myself." Blah blah blah. You feel me? But that makes when a woman does that, this side, it makes her multiplication harder because it's like I got to go out, get it. You feel me? Bring it back, then incubate and do blah blah blah. You feel me? So it makes it harder. Now you're capable of doing it, 100% capable of doing it. You feel me? But it just makes it harder, and that's a lot of work. You feel me? I'm just telling you right now, that's a lot of work. I prefer to do one than have to do both. You feel me? So it's like it's important that you have the two. Man provides something. You feel me? A woman multiplies it. And women are natural incubators. Like literally, that's y'all are y'all built for that. You feel me? Like it's why us at us we are both extremely important. I ain't got time. I'm not for no side, no men that say women ain't important. I'm not for no women that say men not important. We're both important and we're both needed. So I ain't got no time for none of that. Taking away the importance of the title of incubator is dangerous and it makes women feel inferior to men. Not knowing where their importance lies. The Bible states, of course, Proverbs 14:1, the wisest of women builds her house, but folly with her own hands tears it down. Now, woman has the capability of creating and making a house, but her moving foolishly will only break it down and destroy it. That's if you see any situation where you will have a decent home and all that other stuff, but then at the same time the mother of the house, you feel me? And I've seen situations like that. I pray for these people that I'm thinking about. The mother of the house, when she doesn't move right, you feel me? It can destroy the household, especially because like if the man's not there, one, you feel me, or involved in the household or anything like that, it's even quicker. It crumbles even quicker because he's like, you feel me? He's not even part of the household or the function of the household. You feel me? Now, if he's there and then she not respecting him, moving in peace, blah blah, and emasculating him somewhat, then it kind of has a slower trickle in destruction, but it still ends in folly. It still can be destroyed. I've seen way too many situations where the mama out wilding and then it now affects the home in some way. You feel me? Those situations where the mama dating some bad dude and now the bad dude in the house and he messing up the house, or he fighting your sons, or he blah blah blah, he being weird to you feel me, to the daughters and stuff like that. You know, so if a woman's not moving right, it can destroy her household. You feel me? Now, and that's another reason why a good, solid, respectable man needs to be in the household so that he don't that not, there's no reason for her to find no foul dude. You feel me? If there's a man in the house because y'all together, there's no reason. You feel me? He's going to make sure that the kids respecting you. You feel me? There's not gonna be folly, but it's important. Like I said, wise women know how to build her house, and they're not going to destroy it in any way. Now, Proverbs 19:14. Proverbs, I'm telling you, I love Proverbs. Full of wisdom. Proverbs 19:14. House and wealth are inherited from fathers, but a prudent wife is from the Lord. Now, again, father inherits the house, has the home, blah, 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 brings the wealth to the home, right? A prudent wife, you feel me, who knows what she's doing, all of this stuff, is from the Lord. So God, you being a solid woman, you feel me, you better be lined up with God. You being a solid woman, it's not something that you can just inherit or you can work towards. It's a thing coming from God. So God is going to bless you with that thing. That's why it's so important to be a prudent, solid wife. You feel me? A woman is called to be prudent, which is described as, right, careful in providing for the future. That's what prudent is described as. You have the ability to move wisely with what's given to you, being practical and beneficial for the future. If you don't move this way, it brings folly, aka foolishness, which tears down a household versus building one up. There's plenty of examples of women who have done this, right? And man, I forgot I put this in this. But I'm gonna give three names, and if they hear this or watch this or see this, then it is what it is. Jada Smith, love Jada Pinkett Smith, back in the day, right? Love her back in the day, but way before in the '90s, stuff like that. Love her, right? But she shown enough. She smoked her household. She did. Um, Amber Heard, you feel me? Y'all already know what's up. I don't really have to describe it. She destroyed her household too. Brought foolishness a bunch of her house. You feel me? From not telling the truth. You feel me? But yeah, those are just two names. You feel me? I have another one, but I don't even know how to say it, so I'm not even gonna bring it up. I brought it up, but I'm not gonna say it. Both of these are showing the importance of being able to incubate. Ladies, do you have the skill to take something and better it? Right? If so, that needs to be put on the plate. If not, find out how through those in your life now, like your brothers, sisters, mother, or father, be able to, if you're added to a man's life, you do nothing but add, right, again, to his life as he gives you things, love, stuff like that, because he loves you. You feel me? And you should do that because your love for him. Be able to incubate and do that. Are you good at doing that? You feel me? Can you be given things and make it better? Honestly, you feel me? And that doesn't just mean like material things. If he gives you your time, gives you his time? Will you make the most of it? Will you care about it? You feel me? If he gives you his emotions, will you handle it correctly? You feel me? Will you, instead of giving him back the same emotion times two, you feel me? Will you take care of it, nurture it, and stuff like that to help him and grow as a man? You feel me? That's why it's so important. I don't know a better word than incubator right now. And if anybody want to give me one in the comments, you got to be able, that all encompasses the ability to take things, shake it up, make it better. You feel me? Please let me know. Now, number 4, nurturer, aka the heart. You have to be the heart. A man is the head of the household. The woman is the heart. A mother's love has been compared to God's on occasion and is a force that bleeds the, it bleeds into the home and works as a glue to a household. You feel me? So it's like man's the head, woman's the heart, but like her love bleeds into the household. But it also has to, you have to bring, you need blood in your head too. You feel me? So it's like you got to give him love and nurturing too. Don't forget him. You feel me? And then you got to trickle it down to the kids and all that other stuff. Therefore, with this huge responsibility, a woman must be able to love and nurture her partner, the one sitting at this table, first. This shows men, if a woman is good at doing that for him, right, she will excel as a mother. It will be amazing. Like, she'll be good at doing this for her kids. You feel me? So if she does it with you first, like talking to men, then she'll be good. She'll be a good mother also. Is she doing it outside of just having kids? Is she good with her family? Is she nurturing to her family, her brother, sister, mother, father, all that. Is she good with you doing that? You feel me? Now, if she's good at doing that with all the people around her, then she will also excel at being a mother. You feel me? Question, ladies, are you a woman that excels at this? Right? Naturally, a woman is good at nurturing and caring. Most only think children need this, but men do also. They just won't say so. They're not really going to say nothing. Case in point, men need their bodies to function, right? And do most things, right? Without it functioning at least 70%, everything is harder. So when do men get nurtured the most? Right? When they are sick. So when a man is sick. So a lot of men think this is the only time that they can really be nurtured and stuff like that, cared for, stuff like that. Because the majority of the world not gonna be worrying about you, caring about you, right? So if a man is sick, then he be trying to milk it. You feel me? He be trying to milk it. Man, if I am under the weather or sick, now my lady taking care of me. That's not good. Like, but they doing it because it doesn't happen that often. When does your mama take care of you the most as a teenager or as a grown man? When you sick, when you're not feeling well. Now if she don't, then that's just sad. But I honestly, it is sad. It's honestly sad. Only thinking of a man only being nurtured when they're sick. Why not be the woman who nurtures and cares for her man just cause? You feel me? And you're going outside of the majority when that happens. You feel me? So it's like the majority. I'm gonna say the majority. They're not really going to be thinking that way and stuff like that. Because I think it's again nurturing your man outside of him being, you feel me, sick or anything like that. That's an additive. You feel me? Now you could be neutral and then like let him be sick, give him a little medicine, let him recover, and then do what you want to do, right? But we want to be different than those people. You feel me? We want to go outside of the basis. You feel me? We want to do more. Now, of course, Proverbs 31, 25 through 29. And this is, again, the Amplified version. So if you hear a little extra, that's why. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and her position is strong and secure. And she smiles at the future, knowing that she and her family are prepared. She opens her mouth in skillful and godly wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue, giving counsel and instruction. She looks well to how things go in her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. So she don't be not doing nothing. Her cheer. I hope nobody get offended by that. But if you feel it, then check yourself. Her children rise up and call her blessed, happy, prosperous, and to be admired. Her husband also, and he praises her, saying, "Many daughters have done nobly and well with the strength of character that is steadfast in goodness, but you excel them all." Meaning that this verse shows a lot. It shows the value of a woman and a mother that cares for her children and her husband, and the love they have for the woman that moves with nurturing, care, and love like this. It's very important that, and especially if you want to have a good household relationship, all that other stuff, you got to. I'm telling you, read Proverbs 31, right? But you have to move in this way, and then people will respect and care for you as such. Especially if you have a man that cares and respects for you as much. The same thing happens. You feel me? The level of respect the man has, you feel me? The children will also have the respect level that the man has for you. The children will also match that. I was never allowed to disrespect my mama because my dad wasn't having that. You feel me? So it's like, and then vice versa. You feel me? So it's like we're not disrespecting each other, and then it garners and makes more respect, and it trickles out. You feel me? Trickles out to me when I go to work. Trickles down when my kids are with my wife. Stuff like that. Of course, I'm not married, but I'm telling you, it's what builds and maintains a healthy household. Now, I said I was only going to give you 4, right? But I forgot about one, right? So there's 5. You got one more, ladies. Pay attention because you got to lock all these in. You feel me? I hope you got your notebooks out and you're writing this stuff down because I'm telling you, this is This is game. This is game for you to sit at this table. Number five, you are a representative, right? As your man goes out and works for the household and such, he needs a woman that can be defined as a representative. Meaning that when you go out and are around people, that you can also be a good example and a role model to those around you. You on behalf of the man you're attached to. Now this goes back to respect, how you move, all that other stuff. This is I just added this on, you feel me, as a bonus because it goes off of that respect thing also, you feel me? Now this is slightly different than a man's example because a woman is usually seen more as a representative of the man closest to her, you feel me, to you. Explanation. Let me break it down. If a woman moves wrong, wild, or badly, people look at the head or the man that raised her, her father. You feel me? A woman is a representative of the man she chooses to follow, right? This making it needed that the man has a standard in a household that is built as and one of respect and honor. Now, with this said, a woman must move with the following: respect, grace, humility, care, responsibility, modesty. I said that one, I'm going to say it again: modesty, self control, peaceful, and gentle. And where is this found? Of course, you know your boy got to go to the Bible. 1 Peter 3 1 through 5. In the same way, you wives, be submissive to your own husbands, subordinate, not as inferior, but out of respect for the responsibilities entrusted to husbands and their capability to God, and so partnering with them. That's a lot. I'm glad. This is an amplified version. That's why you're hearing this. So that even if some do not obey the word of God, they may be won over to Christ without discussion by the godly lives of their wives. Meaning that if the wife moves correctly, it makes it more likely that the husband will move correctly. You feel me? If you constantly woman of God, woman of God, woman of God, submissive, going to church, submissive, your husband will be more likely to move better in the end, right? Continuing. When they see you when they see your modest and respectful behavior together with your devotion and appreciation, love your husband, encourage him, and enjoy him as a blessing from God. Your adornment must not be merely external, right? With interweaving and elaborate knotting of the hair and wearing gold jewelry or being superficially preoccupied with dressing in expensive clothes. So meaning don't be preoccupied with how you look and all that other stuff and being, you feel me, hair done, all that. And when it's not just that, now dress nice, right? Don't be dirty and all that other stuff. Dress nice, right? But when you're not just attached fully to those things, but let it be the inner beauty of the hidden person of the heart with the imperishable quality and unfading charm of a gentle and peaceful spirit. Man, let me read. One that is calm and self-controlled, not over anxious, but but serene and spiritually mature, which is very precious in the sight of God. For in this way, in former times, the holy women who hoped in God used to adorn themselves, being submissive to their own husbands and adapting themselves to them. Man, this verse said a lot. It shows the godly living of a woman. Listing the following: what's important in the wife's what's important in the wife's representation, what's not important, what's the positioning of the wife and why, and how a woman can save her husband until he comes under God, and that's a lot. So it's like that's what was given in these verses. It's pretty much saying how you should move, the things you should be important, things that should be important, the positioning and the respect and why you submit, and describing like the idea of submission. It's not you being inferior or anything like that, but it's in respect of the man. You feel me? Now I'm playing. I literally thought I was only gonna give you five. Yeah, I thought I was gonna only give you four, but then I gave you five, and then I'm not gonna lie, I got another one, and prepare to listen.